forget I'm actually streaming right now. You probably just heard me chase my cat out of a spot she's not supposed to be in. I am just setting up the links for Patreon and Twitter right now, so it'll be in a moment. Okay, I think I'm ready. Everything seems to have gone up on Twitter and Patreon just fine. So I'll probably let everybody know to scrub ahead about 9.5 minutes past the silence. I wish there was a better way of doing this, but since Patreon requires that it have like a 5-minute buffer, it makes the awkward silence a little bit longer than I'd like. But whatever. Let's get this started. Until people show up, I'm likely gonna just noodle this thing. Because it's adorable. It's kind of quiet today because Ty is actually back to work. That's good. But I imagine he'll probably pop in here later and grace us all with his wonderful radio ready voice. What I should really do is figure out how to play music without it making my computer chug so that we don't have to sit in silence. Okay. I'm streaming.
Is anybody here yet?
No, not yet.
Good.
At least I don't think so. I just checked, but no.
Like, do you have the Patreon post up and everything?
Yeah.
Wow, I've just been lost in Comic Town.
Comic Town.
I've got a few chips left. Oh shit! Rob is here.
Oh.
Good day.
Hello, Rob. Yeah, sorry. I guess I still don't know how to read, like how many are watching.
Yeah, the YouTube Studio interface is actually very confusing. In fact, doesn't Rob specifically display as not there? Didn't we notice that?
It just popped up with number 2. So
Oh,
what
so
I was
weird.
seeing was
Unless that's somebody else.
no, well, I mean, okay, yeah, maybe.
That could be an additional person
I don't know.
who just hasn't spoken yet, but happens to be watching the video.
I don't know. Yeah, Rob, thank you so much for your idea last time I did a stream, because that ended up being like the perfect like birthday image.
Yeah, I got a lot of play.
It really did.
Yeah, I was able to color that in one night too. So I guess my arm is back. Alright, I can't breathe and eat at the same time, so I probably need to rest down. I'm gonna go spray my nose.
Yeah, he's got a, what is it, page 81 inked, and he's working on like the beginning parts of the colors today. What page goes up this week? 79.
Say what?
I was talking about what you were working on today.
Today?
Yeah,
I'm working on 81.
that's what I said.
Oh, I thought you said 79.
No, that's what page is going up this week.
Right. $79 is going up. I need to work out the timeline for when I can have the coloring done. Because as soon as the coloring is done, we may as well just push the rest of the pages out. Like in short order.
Yeah. Rob, if you have any request. Let me have them. Otherwise, I'm just gonna keep scribbling on this. Oh, also tonight, Ty and I have interview questions to answer, so we're pretty stoked about
Oh,
that.
fuck, right.
Oh no, no, this isn't a spoiler. It's actually, I don't know if you were here for that stream. This is a sketch I'd done before we actually got started on Pages. So, like, when was that? October of 2015?
Sorry, what? This is the first I'm hearing of this.
No, this is a sketch that I had done for our Patreon,
Oh.
and then it just wasn't chosen as one that I was going to finish up.
Fuck, I'm gonna go look at those interview questions again.
Okay.
These interview questions are very much like the last ones. I have to tell the story about it being an RPG again. That's gonna haunt me until Rising Sand is like blockbuster film level. Because every interview is gonna be like,
So, can you tell me more about how was RPG first?
we like, you just said it. Please see your competition's interview.
I think it's really cool that Alex actually.
No, his
read-
other questions are actually great.
Oh no, he read other interviews that we had done. I thought that was really cool.
Are you sure?
He said that in his email.
Oh, did I not read the actual email? Which one? Like the one.
I think it's in the actual questions.
Fuck me. I am not
I don't like her mouth.
a fan of the way Gmail, like when you're looking back over a thread, and you're looking at the most recent email, and then you go look at the email before that, but it shows you the first email in the entire chain.
Oh yeah, yeah. But no, getting back to my original answer, no, it's not a spoiler. It's just a doodle that I really liked. Just some random moment.
Somebody's got a cursor on this. I think he's got this open.
No, I do.
Oh, so the green cursor is you?
It's probably me.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Talk us through how you build each page from script to layouts to colors and letters.
Oh yeah, no, you're right. I read in an earlier interview.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, that's cool.
The world of Rising Sand was based off an RPG.
Based on, dude.
Doll is still gonna have her arm wraps, right?
In what?
Act 2.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but like maybe we could make them like shorter.
Oh, that'd be cool.
How long did it take you to craft, and what changed, if anything, as Jen came on board?
I could give him like really early shit sketches from like the game version.
That's a good idea.
That could be a fucking scoop.
That'd be
Be
fun.
exclusive.
I think so far the only people that have seen those really are patrons.
Patrons haven't seen them.
No?
Are you kidding?
Am I?
Patrons, I think, saw like one like lineup,
Oh, that's what I'm thinking of.
but there's lots of like garbage, terrible illustrations of like astronauts
Oh.
with maces and shit.
Oh, okay.
Did you remember to put in the Patreon post this time that if you click through to YouTube, you can actually join the chat?
No, I forgot.
Fuck. Oh yeah, no, totally. I've wanted to do like voice acting or podcasts or radio forever because I definitely have the voice for it. Like I'm not gonna be humble about that. I actually wanted to start, and I guess anybody watching this later that is blowing my cover here. I wanted to start like a webcomic review thing, either like a blog or a podcast, and because webcomic reviews in general are shit. They're mostly just patting the ass of the creators because the web comic community is incredibly sensitive and does not take well to criticism in general.
I just don't think a lot of people know how to critique either.
I think that's true.
Yeah.
I think the cattiness of the community contributes more to that. However, nevertheless, webcomic reviews are incredibly unhelpful in terms of actually providing objective commentary on the work. And so I wanted to do something about that. And I would love to do a podcast. Like, and they wouldn't be long. It wouldn't be like a sprawling, like 30 to 120 minute podcast. It would be like, 10 minutes. But I needed to disguise my voice because I think too many people already know what I sound like. I guess that's just the end of that story. I don't. That's a thing I wanted to do with my voice. Oh, did you remember to give it to Matt?
Matt,
He's online right now.
he
He's-
wandered in without me doing it last time. Hold on. I'll do it, yeah. Oh, no.
How did you develop the idea for an actively avaricious religion? Because that's what we have in real life, idiot!
No.
Because megachurch, we literally have temples made of glass.
That's true.
I
Yeah.
didn't have to do anything. No, that is a good question, though. And it's cool to see him focusing on like particular lore elements. I don't think we've had any ding-dongs.
Not like actual
I don't think we had
game
any
review.
press who wanted to talk about the actual world.
No, we've had like a couple. I think it was a podcast actually that kind of brought it up, but they didn't really elaborate on it.
Oh, yeah, no. I just mean nobody's asked me.
Oh, yes.
Nobody's asked me specifically about my ideas for lore. And that's pretty cool. Cat barfed on the sofa at some point. There's like barf lines. We'll get it later.
We have 3 cats.
We have too many cats.
Rob says we have a church with what looks like a Smash Brothers symbol on it.
Yo, fucking The first time I saw a mega church, I don't understand how these are not like they're literal villain layers. Like it look like the fucking gates of Mordor. How are these allowed to exist with tax exempt status? I mean, they look the way they do because of their tax exempt status, but like, holy fuck, like so much of Rising Sand is based on real life, including the luminous body. Like it's not. I'm kind of hiding everything in plain sight here. Oh hey, there's Matt.
Matt knows how many cats we have. They sit on his things when he comes to visit.
Well, except I think like is Colby scared of Matt? I can't remember.
No, I don't think she's scared of him. She just doesn't want anybody touching her.
Oh, so that's Ku. Sorry, I was trying to read the interface of Discord in Japanese.
It's okay, Matt. Colby is indifferent to everyone except me.
She likes me.
Only when you're sitting still and quiet.
That's true of everyone. Where's Leo right now? Oh, he's in his other spot.
Colby made this a spot. She dug in the bag and made a nest for a bit.
Cat nest. Cat nest Everdeen. I have never read or watched The Hunger Games. I have no right to be making that joke.
I didn't even know you knew her name.
What? Yeah, because it's the stupidest name. Of course I'd know that one.
Katniss.
I am no stranger to stupid names. We got 2 comments from 2 independent sources today who forced a U into Keb's name and called him Queb. I have a feeling the vast majority of our audience is pronouncing it Queb in their head.
Queb.
And that's silly.
Queb.
And it's my fault. I totally own this this ridiculous name that I gave this character. But it's not Queb. And it's certainly not Quebrus.
I can't wait for people to try to pronounce Chris.
Yeah, we still need to decide what we're doing with Krith.
What do you mean?
Just in terms of, like, do we just start posting her shit on Patreon? Do we just start posting her shit on Twitter? Or do we just leave this character and this species completely in the dark? Because, I mean, she used to be on the front page, for fuck's sakes. Like, if you want to see her, you can just use the Wayback Machine. So it's, like, not like it's a total secret, but, we're still a year out from, like, release schedule-wise, we're still about a year away from anybody actually meeting her.
No, I mean, we can start with Patreon and then make decisions from there, but I think patrons should see her. I have lots of old sketches that are fun to show.
And patrons have already seen her as well. It's just like the more Kristen tweets at us, saying stuff like, "I've seen him. I know he's there," and just like, "Oh, it's delicious how wrong you are about this character. Like how half remembered this character is." I almost don't want to break your illusion right now. Going off? What, like in like a stream? Because that sounds like me. I do it a lot. It is Lial, by the way. In case you're still doing it wrong.
My favorite Mexican food place in Clovis was.
Oh, Picardo.
It was pronounced Leal's. I think it's spelled different though.
I would hope so.
No, I think it's deliberately like Lee, L-E-E, Al.
Like Lee and Al.
Like Albert, yeah. I'd have to look again. I don't think it's Leal.
Leal, it's short for Lee Albert. What are you doing? Are you just waiting to see what the delay is?
It's not that long.
No, it's always been pretty good on YouTube. It's always been good on Oot Boy.
What?
So if you get excited and spell it too fast. So like your keyboard ghosts the Y, and then so it's OUTBUE.
Oh.
Ootboy.com. Wait, okay, what's happening here? What part is her leg and what part is the...
I don't know yet. I'm still trying to work it out.
I see.
I think I have it pushed too far out though.
Yeah, that's probably true. This is looking really good so far.
Thank you.
Oh my god, okay. I don't want to fuck with the couch too much because Colby is so comfortable.
I want to focus on colors specifically for a moment now. One of the most striking things about Rising Sand in my eyes is the way that the color palette makes the world on the brink of apocalypse haunting and soothing to look at.
Yeah, see, I hate to make this guy sad, but Rising Sand is colored the way it is because I don't know what I'm doing. Rising Sand looks the way it does because I'm really afraid to use blue.
Blue is really hard to work with.
It also sucks
Yeah.
as a color. It's just a bad color. Matt will take issue with that.
No, Matt actually works with blue pretty alright.
I know.
Okay.
Matt will take issue with the idea that blue sucks as a color. It's his favorite goddamn color. What were your respective artistic backgrounds?
Matt said blue is a great color.
And how did you end up coming to work on this webcomic together?
I drew fan art every day until you were like, okay, enough.
No, yeah, you slept your way to the top. Sorry, what did you say?
You're so close to using it already. Just change your purples.
Now fuck my purples.
Fuck your
I
purples.
mean, fuck. I mean, don't. You know
Fuck
what I
your
mean.
purples.
There's 4 people watching. Hey, if you're on Picardo, or not Picardo, what's the thing? Patreon? If you're on Patreon, click through to watch the video on YouTube, and you can join in the live chat. Jen just totally forgot to tell you that.
Jen sucks.
But it's true. Jen sucks.
Jen is the worst. Oh, I don't need that anymore.
Yeah, more like shutting up. I'm so clever and funny. You know what Rising Sand needs?
What's that?
Luchadors. You're welcome.
Yes. Yeah. Desert luchadors. Matt said chapter 2 is all in the Mucha Lucha art style.
What's that?
It's a joke. It's a play on words. Like luchador.
What's the Lucha art
Mucha.
style?
The guy with all the swirls and the hair. I like him a lot. That's usually where I draw hair from.
Oh, Alphonse Mucha.
Yeah.
Okay, got it. Or is it Mucha?
No, I'm pretty sure it's Mucha.
Sorry, I was like racking my brain, like what fucking Teletoon cartoon is that? Because I know there's like a luchador cartoon.
Yeah.
I just couldn't remember what it looked like.
Right. No, Matt said there's definitely a crap cartoon called Mucha Lucha. Like early 2000s Flash. I seem to remember that. I feel like it was a big deal on DA.
What's the game called? There's a luchador video game that was like super popular. Guacamelee. That's the luchador video game. That's good.
Is it?
Yeah.
What system was it?
Oh, like everything. It's like Steam and
Oh.
Xbox 360 and stuff.
Oh, okay.
Oh shit. I can probably get this banged out tonight. The green cursor is anonymous giraffe.
I think you were anonymous hippo yesterday.
That's my porn name.
Hot. Mine's blackened crab.
What's that from again?
Zelda.
Oh.
That's what happens when you cook a crab too long.
It becomes blackened.
God, I kind of want to play Breath of the Wild.
Yeah, I've been feeling that for the last couple days.
Really?
Playing Breath of the Wild? Yeah, I'm just so enamored with all these games from 1996. I just have no great desire to. I would really like to play WarioWare for Wii again, though. Like, holy shit. It's so good. It'd be great, too, because since if we played on the Wii U, we'd have no choice but to, like, unlock everything from scratch again, so you'd get to see the, kind of, like, first time run through the game.
We can do that, right? Or do we have to buy it again?
No, there's a Wii emulator in the Wii U. And then
Okay,
you just put the
alright.
Wii disc in the Wii U, and it does a magic. It does a magic.
A magic.
It does one magic.
A single magic. Matt is asking, did he dream an announcement for a new WarioWare game?
What? No, why? I'm talking about Smooth Moves.
Is there a new one
No,
coming out?
no, there is not. I don't know what his question means.
Well, I mean, do we know that there isn't?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, DIY pretty much killed the series. Because it was too confusing for the average person to figure out how to make the editor work.
That's too bad. Matt says he knows, but he thought he caught something from last Nintendo Direct.
Oh, fuck me. I don't know, maybe? It would be perfect for the Switch. Like, it would be
Google.
absolutely perfect for the Switch.
To Google.
I mean, there was DIY, which bombed because the tutorial was like 3.5 hours long. I happily trudged through that because it was so much goddamn fun. And the fact that me and Neil both did it, we had months and months and months of fun with that. But DIY's editor was too confusing for most people. And then after that, the only thing they put out was Game & Wario for Wii U, which I can't believe I don't own. And it's not a WarioWare game proper. It's more of a Wii Sports kind of, this is what you can do with the Wii U.
Oh, I see. Alright, I think I'm done noodling this.
Good noodle.
Good noodle. If any of you guys have, like, a quick request for me, let me know. Matt says booty dancers.
Do it.
Okay.
Do it. Urgent male strippers, go. My original city guard concept. We're done. You better make that booty go pop. And I'll be cross. I'm sorry, is that Sorrel?
Yeah.
Fuck's sakes. What does the viewing counter say? 3?
Yeah.
Who's the third?
I don't know.
Reveal yourself.
Oh,
Yeah, see, Rob doesn't show up.
Rob did show up though, so I don't know.
Oh, so Rob left.
I don't know.
Because Rob had this weird problem of, like, just being invisible, but still there. Which I guess isn't a problem, depending on whether you want to be seen.
Oh no, Rob says he's been here the whole time.
Yeah, so he just disappears from the list.
You disappear. Rob is always with us.
Gross.
Rob said he's a ninja. Don't worry about it.
This is horrifying. I hate this.
No, it's sexy. I don't know how to dance, so I don't.
Neither does he, so it's accurate.
Okay. Matt says just imagine it's Quark, and it's sure to make it better.
Oh, I always imagine it's Quark.
Oh. Rob said at least they didn't ask for sorrel foot art.
Yeah.
Look here. Don't keep shame. Wonderful. Matt, I will send this to you after the stream.
Oh, crap.
Rob, do you have a request that is not Sorrelfoot art? Matt says no, but Rob has said little Leal playing marbles.
Oh, that's cute. Oh, God.
That's adorable.
Yeah, marbles would be like a thing. Because glass.
Because glass. I don't actually know how to play marbles.
It's curling, it's shuffleboard. Get them out of the circle. It's sumo wrestling.
Is it like Pogs where one thing smacks into another thing?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't know.
My parents have had a Norman Rockwell of a little girl playing marbles up in the basement forever.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, Google it. It's great.
Hold on, let me Google a thing with my terrible internet.
Eric, send us questions. Thank you for patience. Oh my God, okay. To Google Keep.
Oh, that one.
Yeah.
God, that's great. Okay.
I don't know the particulars of marbles.
Yeah, I knew you used marbles to hit other marbles. I don't know the rules, and I didn't know how you kind of fling them, right? You fling them?
Yeah, something like that.
Yeah, Matt, I didn't even really know what curling was until pretty recently. Like, I knew it was a sport, and I knew ice was involved, but I never really understood what was happening until Ty explained it to me.
It's something I actually wouldn't mind doing. Like, we live in Toronto, surely there's a league.
Yeah. Okay.
Let's take a note.
You've been working on Rising Sun for a number of years now. Take us back to the beginning.
This would be cute, because I'll get to put Leal in her fancy little clothes that she does not wear as an adult.
We still need to decide what Navianic fashion looks like.
Yeah. Yeah.
Since we don't get there in the comic for a very long time, it really doesn't matter right now. Holy crap, I would fall asleep. Can't answer the questions.
Matt says calling curling a sport is a dubious proposition at best.
Yeah, fair enough.
You did say you could do it with a beverage in your hand.
Yeah, so I mean, I guess if that's your metric, it's even less of a sport than golf is. I mean, you saw what the winners looked like this year. It looked like a bunch of meat.
I actually didn't see what they looked like.
It was just like a bunch of fat dad bod guys. Like they look like the last thing you would expect athletes to look like.
Yeah, Rob, that would explain it. Rob said it's more popular in cooler states. I didn't live.
Yeah, like California, sunglasses, backwards hat.
I don't think he means that cool.
Yeah, it is too cool. For sure.
I didn't live in the Northeast until like 2 years ago. I'm from New Mexico and Texas. They don't have curling down there.
Now you live in the Canada.
Canada.
Ugh. Oh my god. All right.
I guess I could get Tiny Bowman there too.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He'd be much younger. Wait, is Sorrel there?
No,
Because Sorrel would not be there.
no, it's just a little.
Oh yeah, you can totally get him in there.
Let's draw a Tiny Bone. She's how many years older?
Like probably more than 5, less than 10.
Okay. God, he'd be like a little guy then. Okay.
And he'd be wonderfully smiley.
Rob, your requests are always a treat.
Sorry, I'm actually answering these questions now.
Oh, that's good.
I'm just doing a quiet, trying to answer the luminous body question without body slamming religion.
I think I might want to finish this one.
Let me just get my eye beams on. That is fucking adorable. Yeah, I love this. This is great.
This guy's little banana hair.
Yeah, this is wonderful.
Yeah, Rob, I think this is one I might want to eventually finish. It turned out really cute. else is in
No one.
here? Rob right now is the only one showing up as a participant. So I don't know.
Matt just fucked off.
I don't know. It still says 3 people, so I don't know.
Oh, it says 3?
I don't know anymore.
Because it said 2 a moment ago.
I don't know. Well, okay, whoever has another request for me, speak up.
You can just do a thing. Just start a thing.
Just start a thing.
Just do a thing.
I don't know what thing to start, though.
Just do a thing. Just do a thing.
I don't know what thing to do. Give me a thing to do.
No. Oh, Christ, what do we need?
We need new promo art.
Yeah. Well, do you have an idea for promo art? Scribble thing. I have some ideas, but maybe you'll have a better idea. Technically, our previous promo image was yours. The swinging off the cuff thing
Right.
was your idea.
We wanted something that was just all.
Yeah, because
Yeah.
Krith isn't important enough yet. Cab and Rower presumed dead. Oh shit, spoiler. That's a page 80 thing. That's not a page 79 thing. Whatever, you're gonna find out in like 3 days. Wow. Hey, I always said that people gotta be careful joining the streams.
It's true. They're paying for spoilers.
And like Leal, Bohm, and Sorrel are. I mean, Sorrel and Bohm are there for the majority of Act 2. I don't. Whatever you just do, whatever you want. It's okay. It's fine.
I need a jumping off point. I don't.
The jumping off point is dull. Who's being sad? That's where we left off. Like, presumably it'll be darker in emotion than previous.
Yeah. Dull on a bench, aka sad Keanu Reeves.
Actually, one of my own scribbles for this image is basically that.
Oh, really?
Yep. But now that you pointed out its proximity to that meme, I guess that's scrapped.
No, I could just draw her sitting on a rock, being
Well, I mean,
sad.
that's what I did.
Okay.
It was a rock, not a bench.
Rob says something with doll and the bird skull again. I can do that.
Again?
Well, yeah, because the skull kind of was a sad kind of moment for her.
No,
in
it
the-
was, but I mean, the skull also, I mean, to get more into my head about it, the skull also symbolizes motherhood.
Yeah.
Or I mean, will. More, like, it's more tying her to her biological family than her. No, that might work, though. No, that might work real good. Yeah, go. I really want to know what governs a keyboard deciding whether to use in or I'm.
Yeah.
It is extremely certain that I meant to say that you are often as I'm the dark about scripted details as most readers due to my terrible scripting process.
This is going to be a good interview where I reveal that I'm an idiot who doesn't know how to make comics. And hopefully inspire an entire new round of people to be like, oh, it must be that easy.
Yeah, Matt, I don't know if you were in here when we were talking about it at first, but we got contacted to do another interview, like over email. So that'd be fun. The dude that is writing these questions, it sounds like he's like referencing previous interviews that we've done. So it's kind of cool that he did his homework like that. Rob said, in response to you saying that inspiring other webcomic creators, he said that you could then critique those on your podcast.
These are all shit. These comics are all shit.
To be completely fair, though, like fully 19 out of 20 webcomics are garbage. Webcomics kind of suck. Statistically, webcomics are shit. I get why people don't trust them.
Yeah,
There are lots and lots of good webcomics, but you have to remember there's thousands of webcomics, and most of them are shit.
the trust for new readers is not there.
Not to mention that even when they're good, they go on hiatus and never come back. And that's unfortunately just an occupational hazard. We never know what's going to happen. Yes, Rising Sun could just disappear one day. I hope that it doesn't. I'm going to do everything that I can. I literally have nothing else going on.
Yeah.
So I will do everything I can to make sure Rising Sun survives. But, like, we don't know. And because it's a page-to-page thing, like, it's hard to say. I mean, then again, like, mainstream comic series suddenly just are lights out all the time.
That's if they exhaust or burn, no, like, choices or burn bridges. Yeah. Usually they could just replace
Or
it.
if numbers are just low, that's the end. Like, if they don't get enough pre-orders, just a series will not continue.
Yeah.
Comics, unfortunately, are a very... Like, it's not like a television show where most of the time they'll at least get till the end of the season to wrap things up. Comics can just disappear. And so that, combined with the mathematically low quality of webcomics, it is... What were we talking about? Anyways, you get where I was going with that.
I said, please don't become the next Phil Fish by slagging off the rest of the industry. Ha ha. Is he still a thing? Is he even around anymore?
Well, I mean, yes, but he's kind of keeping to himself.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it says a lot to say that, like, Phil Fish is a person I enormously admire and respect. And I will readily admit, he's a fucking asshole. But he also made Fez.
Fez is pretty glorious.
And if that's what it takes to make Fez, more power to him. I mean, him and other guy who made Fez. I forget his name because it was really French. Because they're from Montreal.
Feel awful that I didn't realize that was a joint.
It's Rene.
Oh.
Rene Arnaud or something. I'm almost certain it was Rene, but I forget his last name.
I'm sorry, who you guys that are watching me. I know what I'm looking at here.
It's all being said.
No,
Looking at a bird's call.
look at the mess of lines there.
That's good. I can read this perfectly, which is good because
That is good.
I could ink from this. That's important.
That is important.
Also, please don't call the webcomic scene an industry. Nobody's making any money. Nobody's making any money here.
Not unless they go to print somehow.
Yeah, at which point they're not really part of the webcomic industry,
No,
as it were, anymore. They're part of the real comic industry.
No, I mean like people like the Meek and she. I mean, well, no, she's got Hiveworks now.
And Hiveworks is very much a publisher in many ways.
Yeah, totally. Yeah, I forgot she was with Hiveworks, but
Like, all it would take is one email.
we should probably do that.
All it would take would be drawn up PDF and being like, babies, we're rising sand. Hey, babies.
What?
What's up, Daddy-O?
You sounded all Christopher Walken there.
I cannot do a Christopher Walken, and I certainly wasn't trying that. Nobody can do Christopher Walken.
Kevin Spacey can.
Can he?
Oh my god, he's so good at it.
He's gonna die soon.
Spacey?
Christopher Walken.
Oh.
I watched that live Peter Pan thing he did a few years ago. Motherfucker had no idea where he was.
I don't like this.
He was Captain Hook, by the way. And it was nutty. It was also notable, I think, because I think it was one of the first times, like, Peter was actually played by a guy. Because traditionally, Peter Pan is always played by a woman.
Yeah.
If I remember correctly, the natives were also handled quite a bit better than the Disney movie.
That's good.
Like, I think they were more like Moana, kind of like Polynesian. The whole production was a pile of shit. I don't remember much of it. I don't think we watched the whole thing. I think we just stayed long enough for Walken's like big song and dance number. It's good. I like this. Why you gotta make it so sad, though? Why you gotta make it so sad, though? Why you gotta make it so sad, though?
I gotta draw her smiling because Jesus.
You'll probably get a tiny bit of her smiling in the flashback at the beginning of Act 2.
I hope so.
Like, maybe a couple panels.
Giant Babby doll smiling might make up for like the last 30 pages.
20
pages.
20. Jesus Christ, no, 26 pages.
Huh.
No, I mean, she was smiling. So, like, page 57 was the first one where it's like the campfire. And we're going to 83.
Yeah, she was smiling on page. When does Rose show back up? 61?
Yep.
That's the last smile.
She's not smiled once since then?
Nope.
Goddamn. Oh, I still need to respond to that comment we got on Patreon today.
Yeah. And the Kofi comment, because that was nice.
Those were the two where he was called Queb, by the way.
Queb. We do have how to pronounce their names on the...
Yup.
We do. Okay. All right.
When I redo the cast page, which will hopefully be imminently, all I need to do is draw Keb in one of those little pog circles.
Should we add Bone?
Yes, we should.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, he's a character.
Well,
He's a real person.
just saying he's not even on the page now.
Yeah, because I don't really care until we have images.
Okay.
But no, he'll be there. They'll all be there. Oh, I still need to do Zir then too.
Oh shit, there's Rage! Yay, Rage!
What?
Also, thank you very much. That was quite a page.
Which was?
The last one, 83?
But I drew half of it.
In regards to it just being heavy. Heavy page.
Oh, you mean emotionally? Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, totally.
Yeah, Ty's thumbnail was so on point that it didn't make sense for me to redraw a lot of it.
Yeah, whenever it's really zoomed out background stuff that I already spent a lot of time detailing, we don't really need to do it again. I mean, you could probably do it better than I could. It's just, why waste the time?
Yeah.
But
I didn't even go to clean pencils. We're trying to trust ourselves that Ty can ink from, like, what you see here.
because we got to speed up or die, essentially, in Act 2. We spent too much time making Rising Sand. But I'm hopeful. We have a lot of tricks. What's the arrow?
I was telling them what we have to trust ourselves to ink from.
I think going forward I should ink more zoomed out as well.
How far do you zoom in?
Most of the way.
Okay.
Pretty much to 100. It's not quite 100. I'm usually inking at about like 80.
Yeah, when I do clean pencils, I try not to go any further than like 75%.
Honestly, I think I need a brush that is stiffer and drier. That feels more like a pen that I'm scraping across a page rather than a infinitely fluid liney thing. Because it's not quite. I mean, because yes, the brush I'm currently using is clearly emulating a brush and not a pen, but it's still too
Digital?
No, because I mean, like, I obviously create a pretty reasonably traditional looking effect with it. It's just the control. If I'm using a tool that I have to fight with more, not even in a bad way, but like that I have to wrangle more than something that will just do whatever the fuck I want, I'll learn shortcuts.
Oh,
I'll just learn how to talk to that specific tool. So Rising Sand is probably going to ultimately look very different from what it looks like. Well, I mean, maybe not so much. My coloring isn't really going to change. It's going to be the same animated feature shit over top. But yeah, I'd like to try some new things with lines so that I can do that faster. And keep this kind of nice energy from your reds intact all the way through the blacks. Or in our case, more of a purplish brown. I was just like,
I'm just gonna doodle doll faces now.
shifty doll. Excuse me.
Nice. Not so much shifty as.
Yeah. Yeah, we have.
Yeah. We've actually got a local friend who just got her comic funded. That we're hoping that we can maybe have a lunch or something and talk to her about it.
I'm pretty sure she's literally offered exactly that.
Has she?
I think
Yeah,
I'm
yeah.
pretty sure she's already offered, like, hey, yes, let's meet up. And we'll talk about it. But I think it was a long time ago, but we need to actually take her up on that. And soonish. But we gotta find, like, now that she's navigating a successful Kickstarter, we're gonna have to wait for her to find time.
Yeah.
Because I'm pretty sure she also has a full-time job. Arg. Oh my god. Yeah, I guess we gotta get dinner as soon as we're done here.
Yeah.
Shall I make you a fine pasta?
I would love a fine pasta.
Delicious fettuccine.
Oh no, we're almost out that, so I guess Katie tonight.
Craft dinner it is. Fuck, seriously? I'll figure something out. Wait, when you say almost,
There's not enough for dinner there.
it's enough for dinner. Yeah, I'll still figure it out.
Matt says he's having pork and rice.
Can you? How's your, butt lately? Your butt and guts. Rage is right.
Oh, yeah. We don't have any eggs.
We have egg whites.
We have egg whites.
We have egg whites. But I'll figure out something good. Oh, how are we on broccoli? Do we still have?
We have
Ah, it doesn't matter.
like half a crown and the stalks.
Okay. Do we have do we still have cauliflower?
I believe so. I don't know what the state of it is.
Ooh. Also, did you see if the beans had gone off?
I mean, they might be fine.
I will figure out a thing. Oh wow! So like corn products of all kinds, and you're pretty much fine if you don't. Because that's good. I mean, at least then you know what to avoid. It's a hassle, but at least you won't die. I was just surprised to hear that he was having pork and rice, given what happened over the last year. I'm sorry. I'm talking about your gut problems live on the internet.
Now everyone knows.
Time makes gut problems of us all.
I hate that because popcorn is rad.
Yeah, popcorn is kind of the tits. Did you start at? Okay, pretty much 4, right?
Hour and 49 minutes ago.
We were dummies for not doing our like 1-2 p.m. thing.
I was busy.
Oh right, you had to do the chicken first. Wait. But yeah, I did the first part of the question about how our process works. So I figured you can just see what I wrote and go off of that. And then when it comes back to colors, I'll just read what you wrote and go off that, just so we can actually have that kind of like conversational back and forth.
I like it.
As for the how did we end up making a comic together? Like, you can probably just do your fan art quip, and I can just like take it from there, I guess.
Okay.
Like, you can just be like, animation. I just drew Doll a bunch in the laundromat.
You don't know me.
I'll
Me
be like,
either.
haha, that's right, Jen. And then people can read variations of the same stuff we've said in other interviews. Oh, I don't think Rage was here for that. We have a interview with, what was it, Comics Beat?
Beat.
Coming up next week, so we have questions to answer. And it's the same shit. It's like, it was an RPG. Tell us about that. So I've come to realize that learning to tell the same anecdotes in myriad ways is important. I'm sorry, Dull ate a fart?
Yeah,
Don't eat farts. These are great, by the way. Oh, I love that. I love that stunned face. That's good. Oh my god. God, you're so much better at cute faces than me. Like, I get them done, but like, they're so hard for me. Like, it takes so long for me to get the proportions of a cute face right. Because I wasted so many years drawing scrunchy old men being wizards. You should send me this when you're done.
Okay.
Because it's good reference for me to have for Doll. Wait, this is Doll Classic, right?
yeah,
This
yeah,
is like her old hair.
yeah.
as opposed to doll modern.
This one.
Kind of looks like she just got punched. Someone's at the door.
Rainbow Road is calling.
It's called a road. It's called a Rainbow Road. It is a road that you go. It's that YouTube video. You've seen it. Where it's just that guy singing half-heartedly about Rainbow Road.
Yeah, yeah. Maybe she got punched in the face with fart.
I assume it's just tea home from work early.
Yeah? Maybe? Maybe somebody ordered us a pizza.
No, that's tea.
I was hoping for pizza. Did you bring pizza?
I did not.
God damn it. Maybe she ate something really sour.
I appreciate your offer of pizza. And I'm saddened that it cannot be Rocky Bear. Save some for later.
We just weren't making any money today, so I came home early. Lost my I got some more frames at the dollar store. I found the right ones.
For what?
The 4x6s at 5x7.
For what?
Hangings.
What?
Eat food.
Oh, yeah, cool.
I'm gonna take a croissant tonight.
Oh, that would be great.
Yeah, I wanna get like the butter shine.
Yeah, I was gonna say, try to get that like oil shine on it.
Hey. I'm just drawing doll faces now. She's like, pizza.
I also feel pizza.
Pizza is Rising Sand Canon. You've seen signs for pizza shops multiple times now on pages.
That's true.
They have pizza. They don't call them sandwiches, though, right? Because that would be stupid. Because they hate sand. It's coarse and rough and irritating, and it gets everywhere.
everywhere. Pizza.
This is wonderful. Holy Christ, what?
Alright, we're coming up on 2 hours, so. And I still need to do dishes before we do dinner tonight, so I should probably scram. Thank you for hanging with me and watching me draw silly things.
Sorry, I was catching up on Twitter. You guys are the best. I'm gonna eat Kraft dinner. Which I guess all of you know is Kraft macaroni and cheese. Kraft dinner is a Canadian.
I always just called it mac and cheese.
Whatever. The brand name stuff is Kraft macaroni and cheese. I always thought it was weird that in the commercials it was not called Kraft dinner.
Yeah.
And just like how in the commercials corn pops look fucking weird compared to what I always do corn pops as.
We're still talking about food. I'm supposed to stop the stream.
Yeah. Get out of here!
Alright, good night, everyone. And we will talk to you on the internet.
Do an internet!
Bye.